to look at them.
I've looked at some of them.
Some of the, okay, yes. My wallet, as I was trying to explain to the council, my daughter was back there. You have to see her still. We both went to Ross and I left my little wallet. It was really tiny in the house. And then we left on an Uber and went to Ross and came back and it was missing from the inside of my apartment. I reported it to the apartment and they told me, oh, are you making it up? I said, no. And a few days later, they got rid of the manager, who was Latasha Dexter. And then they got rid of her special operations assistant. And you're welcome to ask anybody here now that's from Haverhill or in the future. There's been a lot of misappropriation of our finances on our ledgers, as well as our paperwork. And it was just kind of ghetto. It was really messed up. So they got rid of a lot of people, including one of the people who have access to, we have key fobs. So it has to be somebody that's on staff that has access to our, so long story short, I got behind. Okay. But then, and so I had to get everything replaced. I had to get my ID replaced. My bank would not let me access anything. I didn't even have my debit card until I could get that. So that's the first thing. That was a just cause. And I wasn't able to pay my whatever. So that's one thing. And then I lost my job, which I was at Chick-fil-A at the time. I have a disability. So now I have a new job and I'm able to pay. And I asked the council here if I could have until the 3rd week of June or the end of June. I get everything else caught up. I will pay June's rent on time. But if I can have to the end of June, I will pay everything back that I owe, whether Hawk help or not.
Hold on, slow down. All right, I get it. Take a breath.
Yes.
All right. You just need more time to get this paid.
Yes, because Hawk wants it lower, but it has to be lower than 3,000.
Hold on.
It was below 3,000 at first.
All right. Okay. Been through it. I got to catch up. Okay. All right. I know there's a lot you want to tell me, but I want to make sure I'm understanding you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So is Hawk going to pay 3,000 for you? Is that the deal? Or
they told me, I've called them 4 times. They said, if you can get a receipt that you've paid, or they said, if you can get it down, they said, you're welcome to ask the judge if he will reduce. But I asked the plaintiff's counsel.
Okay.
Because of the fact that I left my apartment and my daughter came with me, somebody with access got into my apartment and took my ID that has access with Haverhill. So that's what I'm asking.
All right. Anything, counsel?
Yes, sir. So first and foremost, the first issue before the court is the motion. So I was sure that the court has in their possession the defendant's motion. There's a lot of things in here. I tried to read it and try to get to the bottom line and speak with Ms. Avery Brewer. So I did indicate to her everything that's in this motion is just an allegation. There's nothing to substantiate it. Number one, and number two, I don't think that I'm not against stipulating to set aside the motion, but I cannot, again, she still has to meet the good cause and the meritorious defense, and that's for the court to decide. But aside from that, I did indicate that I don't have the authority to reduce the amount. The only way that Hawk is going to pay the 3,000 is if she's going to have to pay towards it. That's the only way the balance is going to go down. And so I discussed and I indicated to her that she would have to pay the difference between the balance and the 3,000 before Hawk will remit any type of payment. So her balance currently with attorney fees and costs is $5,672, which means she would have to pay $2,672 in order for Hawk to pay the remaining $3,000. She's asking for a June date, but then June is also going to accrue. And so that is why now we're here before the court, we need the court's intervention here, obviously. So if I guess I can say we can stipulate to setting aside the motion and then enter a judgment for her to pay $2,672 by June, whenever she can pay it. But also I would ask the court to allow me to enter the terms that June rent has to be paid on time. That is the only way that I can see to reconcile this.
Okay. Can I say one more thing? Just one more thing at the moment. Also, I wanted to pay my rent to the court because 3 times I had to throw my food out and I put it in here, but she said they couldn't make it out. They couldn't read it. It was a lot. But there were a lot of repairs and my daughter seen them and we had some video footage, but I had to get a new phone. So whatever video footage she has on her phone, we can show you. But I had to throw my food out 3 times because my refrigerator kept going out. But it's a brand new unit
Stop.
and my heat went out. But my DTE is on.
Right now,
Yes.
the major issue is you got to find a way to get this rent paid,
Yes.
right?
Can I pay it to you until all the repairs are
Yeah.
done? I can pay you $850 now because my check was $144, $1,144, but I have to,
I got
I have to take care of
Okay.
this transportation to work, food,
So,
DTE, that kind of stuff.
so did Hawk, okay, so here's the big issue, all right? And what I want to get to.
Yes, sir.
The structure of what funds will be available through Hawk and SOS is changing June 1st.
Oh, huh. Hmm.
I can't say
The better or for the worse?
Yeah.
it really is changing for the worse. I mean, I got a lot to say because I don't understand how this county, which takes care of its people,
So there's no.
lessening the amount and only going to have them apply to certain Section 8 or subsidized properties and
Wow.
forget that everybody else's life is while rising gas prices, the cost of rent, everything else, those folks are just getting left out.
Oh,
Don't want me to talk about that because I will go on all day and then I will become very angry. Then I have to get off the bench because saying things that are very non-judicial.
okay.
So however we have to try to do this, my real point to that is we've got to get it done before June 1st.
Okay.
I've got to get,
What you-
you've got to get enough so that they'll pay the 3.
Right.
Now,
My daughter,
is whether or not they'll pay off the judgment.
yes, sir.
Okay.
My daughter we've asked a couple times and if we could move me, she wants me to move into a 1-bedroom,
I'm not
1.5 bath.
that.
Okay, good.
I'm just not going to deal with that right now.
Well, I was approved of where I live. I retired from the state of Michigan, sign language, and I did that for years, 28 years, and they got the money. But then when I lost the job, I had to wait to get the new job. So, and then I lost my brother. I brought that for you. I lost my brother and I was.
Ma'am, stop.
Yes.
Here's the bottom line. And what I'm trying to tell you is either we have to find a way for you to come up with 2,672 by the end of May.
I can have
I
that.
hope.
I can have that by the end of May.
What date can you do that?
Okay. The last day of May, are you guys going to be open till 5?
It's the 29th of May.
What day is that?
That's a Friday.
Okay, because I usually work. I'll ask, do you know when the court will still be open? I will pay my money to the court that day, and I will have all of it in the cashier's.
Stop for one moment. I want you to be able to tell Hawk on the 29th
Okay.
if we have any hope of doing anything because of that you have that 2672. If we have it here, we can at least tell them that.
I will have it.
I don't know that's it. So when do you think you can pay 2672 into court escrow?
I have a question. Can I pay you in 2 installments?
You can pay
Okay.
by the 28th.
Okay. I will have 850 of it today, and I will pay the balance on the 28th of May.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. To pay 2672 into escrow.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't going to guarantee anything, folks, but it's the only shot we've got.
Yes.
It's that by the 28th of May. I'll adjourn this case out to May 29th, 2026
Okay.
at 12 noon.
Okay.
And then that way we'll see if that's there. We'll try to get through the Hawk, see if they'll pay that other amount that
Okay.
gets you through May,
Thank you.
if it all works. I can't guarantee it though. Okay.
Thank you. As long as it's below 3,000, they said they can help me. That's what they said.
I know what they said,
Right.
but
In this emotional landlord-tenant hearing, tenant Ashley Peterson fought for more time due to personal hardships while seeking Hawk rental assistance. Judge Simpson adjourned the case to May 29th after requiring a key payment into escrow by May 28th. These cases reveal the real struggles many tenants face and how courts try to find workable solutions. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.